Imagine you're hiking in the icy hills of Norway in late November. The snow is fresh, powdery, and crunches beneath your boots. The air is sharp, the kind that stings your lungs just a little with each breath. All around you, the mountains rise like silent sentinels, their jagged peaks cutting into the gray winter sky. It's quiet here, the kind of quiet where even your own breathing feels loud. And then, just as you round a bend, you see something. At first, you're not sure what you're looking at. It's dark, broken, wrong, and then it hits you. You've stumbled onto a scene that freezes you to the core. A woman's body, badly burned, lying in a remote valley. No identification, no witnesses, no obvious explanation. And what the police would find next would turn the entire case into a Cold War spy thriller. This is the story of the Isdal Woman, a mystery so strange that more than 50 years later, investigators still can't explain it. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see something others have missed. Welcome back to Digital Dread, the place where the shadows of the past refuse to fade. We dig deep into unsolved mysteries, chilling crimes, and the stories the world forgot or wishes you would. If you love exploring the strange and unexplained, hit that subscribe button now, give this video a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a case. It was November 29th, 1970, and a father and his two young daughters were hiking in the remote Isdal Valley near Bergen, Norway. The valley was beautiful, but it carried a dark reputation. Locals called it Death Valley, not because of the landscape, but because over the years, several people had taken their own lives there. Some fell to accidents, others to darker impulses. Its isolation made it an unsettling place, far from help, far from the safety of the city. That day, however, it wasn't a simple accident or a suicide note the hikers found. It was the charred remains of a woman. She lay on her back among jagged rocks, her body burned beyond recognition. The scene was grim. The remains of a small campfire nearby, two empty bottles that once contained gasoline, and a scattering of belongings. Some partially burned, others oddly untouched. Her clothes had no labels. Not a single manufacturer's tag remained. This wasn't a random detail. Someone had gone through and carefully removed them. When police arrived, they determined she had died only hours before she was found. But that wasn't the most shocking discovery. Her fingerprints had been sanded away. Not naturally worn down, but deliberately obliterated. Her teeth showed unusual dental work, the kind that suggested time spent in both Europe and possibly Asia. The official cause of death? A lethal combination of carbon monoxide from smoke inhalation and an overdose of sleeping pills. But here's where things get strange. If this had been a suicide, why go to such great lengths to erase her identity? And why here, in a remote valley so hard to reach? What do you think? Was she hiding from someone? Or was someone trying to hide her forever? Drop your theory in the comments. I read every single one. Several days later, a major break came when police discovered two suitcases left in a storage locker at Bergen railway station. The claim checks matched items found near the woman's body. Inside the suitcases, investigators found an assortment of items: clothing, a wig, non-prescription glasses, and several passports, all under different names. And again, every clothing label had been removed. It was like she existed without origin. There was also a notepad filled with what looked like coded messages. Later, the code was cracked. It turned out to be a record of her travels. There was an ointment for eczema that was sold in only one location in Norway, suggesting she'd been in that area recently. And perhaps the most chilling find? A mirror that still had traces of fingerprints, the only prints in the entire case. And they matched the Isdal Woman. By piecing together her coded travel notes, police learned she had stayed in multiple hotels across Norway and Europe in the months before her death. At every stop, she registered under a different name, claimed a different nationality, and spoke in different languages. Sometimes German, sometimes French, sometimes English. Hotel staff remembered her as elegant, well-dressed, and always alone, though some claim they saw her meeting with unknown men. She often requested rooms with balconies and would leave abruptly, sometimes in the middle of the night. It's important to remember the context here. This was 1970, the height of the Cold War. Norway, though officially neutral, played a significant role in NATO intelligence and was home to strategic military facilities. Bergen itself wasn't far from a secret military base used for testing advanced surveillance equipment. The Isdal Woman's meticulous disguises, the multiple identities, the strange travel patterns, all of it fueled speculation that she was a spy. If she was a spy, the question becomes, for whom? Was she working for the Soviets, watching NATO movements? Or was she NATO, keeping tabs on Soviet operations? Could she have been a double agent, trapped between two sides? If you had to guess, who do you think she worked for? Let me know in the comments. You'd be surprised how many viewers have theories that turn out to be more plausible than the official ones. And here's where the mystery deepens. No family has ever come forward to claim her body. Interpol attempted to match her to missing persons across multiple countries, but found nothing. Even today, her fingerprints and dental records matched no one in any database. In 2016, Norwegian police reopened the case. Forensic scientists analyzed her teeth using isotope testing and concluded she had likely grown up in Central Europe during the 1930s and 40s. This lined up with theories that she may have been born during World War II and potentially drawn into espionage during the tense decades that followed. Still, no definitive answers emerged. The story of the Isdal Woman is one of those rare cases that feels like fiction, a spy novel come to life, but with the chilling reality that every detail actually happened. Somewhere in the shadows of history, this woman lived, traveled, met people, and died, all under a cloud of secrecy. That's where you come in. Someone watching this video right now might hold a piece of the puzzle, a family story, an old photograph, a memory that connects to this case. If you have a theory, drop it below. And if you're as obsessed with solving this as I am, share this video. The more eyes on the story, the better chance we have of finding the truth. Thanks for watching Digital Dread. If this deep dive into the Isdal Woman has you hooked, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more people find our channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and never stop asking questions.